Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia Trees. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for being here if you are new. Thank you for being here if you are returning. Today we're getting into a realization video. So this is like a big shift in energy. LOL. So what people are realizing about you, this topic particularly discusses when people realize something about you, they are becoming aware of something about you, okay? And with an awareness, with these dangerous realizations in the collective, we don't know what will happen, okay? This means particularly that you guys are you are doing a great job at expressing yourselves, okay? The highest expression of yourself is being born, okay? I love that. Some of you guys are manifesting your self-actualization. This is beautiful, okay? So let's just take a moment to express gratitude for positive outcomes, good outcomes, okay, in the collective. So let's get into it. Pile 1, you are the eternal child. Pile 2, you are the exorcist. Pile 3, you're the judge. And pile 4, you are the guide, okay? Let's get into it. Don't forget that all of the proceeds to Cosmic Intelligence, all of your tips, donations are greatly appreciated, but not expected. But just to let you know, all of the proceeds go to Deeps Can Manifest, that sponsors this free tarot channel, okay? So I wish that you would consider my links down below, and let's get into today's pick a card reading. I'll see you in your selection. Bye. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your selection. So you chose the eternal child. Okay, Pile 1. I feel like you are really healing your inner child, okay? You're nurturing your inner child. I see you with a lot of sunflowers, a lot of flowers around you, okay? 2 pigtails. I'm hearing picnics and just doing all the things that you could not do in your youth, perhaps. But what people are realizing about you is that you are growing up and being responsible, okay? So that you don't have the extreme dependency on other people, okay? A lot of this surrounds your financial security, okay? And you are starting to understand that it's beautiful to nurture your inner child. It's beautiful to stay determined to remain youthful, okay? And your body, mind, and spirit, we are never fully grown, okay? So your ability to see things with fresh eyes and to have purity and innocence is beautiful, okay? People are realizing something beautiful about you, okay? These might be also people from the opposite racial group, okay? It's your jubilance, okay? You are light and airy and feathery. It's kind of like your elements right now. You're definitely like in your element right now, and it's because you are like approaching everything with just like a childlike innocence, and this is like really helping you manifest, for one, okay? Maybe some of you guys are trying to manifest more money, more financial security for yourself, more physical securities for yourself. And your willpower is being realized by these people. Your solar plexus, it's just like you have like a very strong sense of self to be able to like be childlike like this, okay? You have a lot of personal power. It's your get up and go is so it's just like you're so determined and driven, and it's like you are very active like a child. And I'm getting the, I don't know, something about you are able to, you're very efficient at things. You are like on drive. People see that you are taking lots of actions. Okay, lots of actions. So let's get into it, Pile One. What are people realizing about you? Okay. So with this conception in the solar plexus, they feel that you have, it's like they see a new beginning, okay, which is common with, when someone comes into a realization of something about you. So they're seeing the start of something new. I'm hearing that you guys might like High School Musical, or you into musicals a lot. Like some of you guys love Disney Channel. Maybe that was something that you liked when you were young, okay? But now you're understanding that like life is not like this fairy tale, and your like idealism of life has, maybe made you fall behind, or you feel like some of this may be trauma related, okay? Childhood developmental trauma. Some of this is just your inability to grow up. Like some of you guys got that Peter Pan syndrome yourselves, right? And if you're, don't project that onto your masculines. They may be irresponsible as well. But what you're learning is how to stay disciplined, how to stay hardworking and mature, realistic, and rational about your circumstances right now. Okay? You are very focused and aware of your circumstances and where your intentions are very strong. And this is the conceptualization that people are realizing within you right now. Still nurture your inner child, but understand that there is things that need to be done as far as like your adulting like things, okay? We have the second house, right? Okay, I think that, this is helping you stay patient. Okay, this inner child, nurture your inner child on this journey, because something about this that will take time. People are realizing that something new about you, something new, or something that you want to actualize into, you have you've set a very strong intention. Okay, people are very focused on your intentions and where you're going, right? It's like where you're going with this awareness. With the second house, I also feel like you are patiently getting what you need, patiently getting what you want to manifest this new physical security that you're looking for. Some of you guys, you want to manifest a new home. You want to manifest, new belongings that will help you, new resources, tools that will help you with your goals and your business and your brand and whatever it is, your projects that you're working on right now. I think that right now you know that this is going to take time, so you're staying very dedicated to your projects, okay? People are noticing this. This is what they're realizing. Part one, okay? So you have like held space for like the ultimate possibility, and people see that like that was, for one, a very strong intention, okay? We have body work. So I'm getting something about a leaf. Okay, you've been doing a lot of work on your body, mind, and spirit, for one. Okay, and some of you guys are really working on your physical vessel. I'm getting your workout routine, your exercise routine. People are very concerned about it, specifically a Taurus. Okay, you got more Taurus energy here with the second house. And then we have Neptune, of course. This is probably a Taurus, a Pisces, a Libra. Okay. Yeah. What? They see like wealth. You're a treasure. Treasure is what you are. Okay. By Bruno Mars. I love that. Okay. They're realizing, I'm getting it. This is stressing people out. Your abundance is stressing people out. Okay, I don't know why, but like, I'm getting it. You didn't knock somebody's hat off. Like, why you gotta go and knock their socks off like that? Something about you guys manifested a house, or you manifested like a place to do your body work, and then like it's something that like your physical vessel has changed so much, and you're still doing this work is what I'm hearing, right? 10th house. People are realizing that you're having a lot of success or promotions or good, you know, upturns in your business. And this is because of the professional goals that you set, right? These are the intentional goals that you set in your career, right? That self-love through the second house, how you value your goals and yourself, right? They see this body work. They're like, oh, Power 1 is ambitious. Power 1 is motivated. Okay, people are definitely realizing that with your willpower, with your solar plexus on point. Yeah, prestigious, high status. Power 1. Yeah, somebody's name starts with oh my God, somebody's name starts with the letter N. Okay. Yeah, children. Your inner child is really big. You know, if this person, these people knew you from when you were a child is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing you were just a child when you met these people, and they saw that you've grown into your grown person body. Okay, your grown body is on point. Okay, you still working on it, and they see that you are taking, they're definitely looking at like, now that you have done this body work, you have like publicly taken up like your role in the community. Okay, through your career, you're very authoritative as well. Okay, you're very serious in your status or in your role, whatever you're doing, right? Some of you guys are definitely like coming up in society, and I see a lot of you guys having a lot of success around your career, and you having a lot of rewards, getting a lot of financial rewards and gifts for everything that you're doing. People, like, I'm definitely getting that you got, like, people are noticing and realizing, like, your Christmas gifts or, like, presents that you've gotten from other people that have been really special, and people have been very, very generous with you. Some of you guys are getting a promotion. Okay, so I'm hearing somebody is about to promote you in their business, and this was one of your professional goals, and they see that you accomplished your goal. Okay, because you were so focused on your intentions, you know, focused with your intentions, and you were so aware of like all of the actions that needed to be taken here to get this promotion. And that was you being very mature and growing up and being responsible. Like, so they're like, finally Power 1 is ready for a promotion. Because Power 1 is being LOL, Power 1 is being responsible now. LOL. I'll get it before that you was just not being on time, or you was just like struggling with being responsible. Like, some of y'all got that Peter Pan syndrome. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So I'm getting that, and I'm getting that some of you guys, these could be people who rejected you. Okay, I'm getting some people who rejected your request for something. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this person, and then we will wrap. I'm getting that you have gotten a newfound sense of stability for yourself with abundance. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. What are people realizing about you? Okay, so some of you guys, you are struggling. There are some things. They're realizing that you're still living in the past about something. Okay, but you're so like, you have evolved a lot. It's not like you haven't been doing this work. So they feel like you have been living in the past about some things. You wish that things can go back to the way that they were. Okay, both, I don't know why, but I just feel like both of those should come out. Okay. Some of you guys, this is the world. You guys are lacking closure around this unhappy relationship that you had with these people who, like, I'm hearing they left you out in the cold. They rejected you. Okay. And some of you guys, you went off and did like a lot of, you're still in this cycle. You're not done, you know, healing yourself. Some of you guys have gone off and done a lot of work on yourselves, and have understood like this unhappy relationship in the past was not, it was not because of your body, you know what I'm saying? It was because of some ancestral patternings that you guys have had. You're still breaking free from these ancestral patterns of like neglecting yourself, and also I'm getting like you're just like examining, like growing into your career, growing into your authority, your authority position. Some of you guys have just not been super comfortable in your authority position because you have been very insecure about yourself. Okay, I'm also getting that some of you guys, these are people in authority who, like authority figures who abandoned you and did not care about your career, okay? They took an L. I'm hearing that a lot of these people took a major loss, and I'm hearing some of these people even traded on you, okay? Or refused to give you the promotion or denied you your request. I'm getting that now the tables are turning, okay? The tables are turning. You're definitely still in this cycle of breaking free, but I'm getting that this was like a really unhappy relationship with someone who never showed up for you, abandoned you, rejected you, or denied you a promotion, okay, with the Six of Cups in the past. I'm getting that now with this realization, people are seeing like your, like the abundance that you have now, okay, but you're still living in the past about something, and this is blocking your ability to grow up and be responsible. I'm getting that when you come into acceptance, like you'll be fine, right? But this represents like a lack of closure. People know that you're still having some inner child issues, but you are healing these inner child issues. Take your time. I'm also getting if you're regressing with your body work, or if you are struggling to still love yourself because of like how badly you were, you know, abandoned here. I'm hearing a life of just like unfulfilling relationships and people who did not show up for you, did not love you back, right? And now you're just like, you know, before I was settling in this relationship because, you know, this person was my physical security. But now I'm trying to overcome my ancestral patternings, grow up, right? Be responsible, do the things that I need to do. Instead of dwelling in the past, right? You know, people are realizing that you have been dwelling in the past a little bit. And this is the block to your solar plexus with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? But that's what I'm saying around your, you know, what people are realizing about you. These people are very concerned with your healing of your inner child work and you coming into your authority position after they denied you a promotion, perhaps, okay? That's what I'm saying right now, you guys. Let me know how this resonates down below. Don't forget to join the Winner's Circle. It is our members only content, and right now I am deep in on money manifestations. These are daily money manifestations to help you remove ancestral patternings, honestly, but also the daily tea, the daily gag, of course, and then there are also psychic predictions there every month. So we are coming up for February. Those should be posted here in the next upcoming week, and I expect it to be a good time. All of the proceeds to members only, our monthly subscription, small little investment. All of the proceeds go to Divas Can Manifest. That is our nonprofit organization. I will link all of the information to Project 444 Fund and more about Divas Can Manifest. Go follow us on Instagram. But without further ado, let me know how this resonates. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you later. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your selection. So you chose the Exorcist. Freeing yourself and others from destructive impulses. Okay. So what are people realizing about you? They feel like you are the tamer, okay? I'm getting that when people come around you, maybe you come through with your own destructive energy. I'm definitely getting a Capricorn-like energy here, okay? This person, they feel like what people are realizing about you is like this person they feel liberated by you. Okay, some of these people, they feel very liberated by your free spirit, and it's like you can't be bound by anything. And I'm also getting that like people are realizing like, you know, they're a part of your tribe. So like people are like hovering around you. Like some of you guys, you're becoming very popular, and you are making a lot more friends, and people are appreciating your presence. I'm getting that you're being seen, appreciated, and valued, and you don't have to apologize for taking up space, pal, too. Okay, unapologetically live your fucking life, because I feel like people, you know, these may be people who previously were like very destructive. They were definitely in their negative envy with you, which means that when they view you, when they realize about you, it inspires them to do something negative or something of a destructive effect. But you come through and you free yourself. You don't allow yourself to keep standing in your own freaking way, and you also free the next person, free your enemies, free your opposition, because their destructive impulses come from their own deficiencies, and you show them like their deficiency, and you make it very like clear that this is like something that you're projecting or involves the self. Like, so something about you, especially with like a divine masculine, perhaps, you know, something about this person and you have been in a karmic cycle with one another, going round and round, and like this has been very destructive with each other. And for your I'm getting your North Node destiny with your person, okay, with your divine masculine or divine feminine. And some of you guys you've been at a crossroads for a very long time with this person, because there has been like this karmic cycle, karmic loop that you guys have had on replay. You have like successfully freed yourself from a karmic loop, okay? And this is what people are realizing, is that you're no longer making those same mistakes, right? And this involves your alchemy. I'm getting that there has been so much waste, there's been so much destruction from someone acting out of a deficiency or impulse like in their psyche that they can't control. Like some of you have really been like, why are you like not having like your self-control? Some people, you really are bringing, what people are realizing is that you bring them the awareness of their impulses and help them create a boundary around that, okay? Through alchemy, you have been activating the magical ability and remembrance of the magic that you hold within. Each one of us has the potential to access this ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Something about you with the alchemist, with the alchemy in the exorcist, someone destroys something for you because of their impulses. They are literally an animal, a wildebeest, a gorilla. They belong in the wild, and you have tamed them like they are a lion. You have tamed this person because like you transmuted their destruction. Something was a miracle for you, because this destruction like led to like a lot of grief at this crossroads that this person has been at, or like at like something where there was been, if you have been in a relationship especially, I'm getting that at this crossroads this has been very destructive in this connection. So some of you guys, you have been sleepless, or this person has been sleepless, and this has like, you have been in this person's house, I'm getting, and something about you, when you leave, you become the ghost that haunts them. I'm hearing that you're haunting people because of your magical ability to transmute their destruction. I'm getting that something that they intended to destroy you with. These people, you know, I'm hearing somebody's name starts with the letter L or Y. Losers. Losers in the collective is what I'm hearing. Okay. We have choose love. I'm getting that, you know, this crossroads has been at like choose hate or love, right? You can either love it or hate it, man. The dog's on top, and I'm gonna shine them into my heart. Stop me on MVP. All right, MVP, and they ain't going nowhere. Power 2 ain't going nowhere. Comment your affirmation down below. Power 2 ain't going nowhere, right? Now they see you looking all flossed out. I'm hearing you really flossing on people, and they're like looking at you like you're a miracle right before their eyes. They're like, wait, how did Pal 2 survive our impulse? How did Pal 2 like survive this? And I'm getting that because of a love with a masculine, there's like this person invested into you, and you have just been creating alchemy since then. The miracle was your divine masculine is what I'm hearing. A rescuer, someone who saved your life. I'm getting that you access this ancient knowledge deep within through deep meditation. Some of you guys are not playing because you have been at a crossroads, at a karmic loop, repeating a behavioral pattern that have been posing as a blockage to your manifestation. Your manifestation is two things: overcoming your challenges and overcoming your own behavioral patterns that are negative, that are standing in the way. A lot of you guys have, for one, took a look within the mirror and said, hey, this is my destructive impulse. Now that I understand my destructive impulses, I can recognize it within others and understand where the negative influence is coming from. Some of you guys took a lot of risk here, took a lot of gambles. It was a lot going on, babe, okay? Because y'all are powerful alchemists. I'm hearing your power. They're realizing that you have literally rose like the phoenix from the ashes. Okay? Miracles have happened for you, and now you get to choose, right? The power is in your hands. I'm getting that this is like magical to these people, okay? We have Wand and Crescent Moon. This is what I'm getting, you guys, all right? So here comes the end, is what I'm hearing, okay? People are realizing that you are in the final stage of something, and I'm hearing that this is just fate. Everything, there's nothing for you to do right now, okay? The expansion is happening. The expansion is happening, okay? This is what you've been waiting for, right? This is what you, because of the power of love that you have ran into within this universal realm, you've run into miracles and rose from the destruction of what they were. Let's get some more here. What are people realizing about you? How to... What are people realizing about you? Sending subliminals. We have this Cancer, okay? Obsessed with your life, by the way. We have a letter M. It's definitely letter M. Okay. We have a karmic ending. Okay, this ending was very karmic, but the cycle is over, right? I'm hearing that this person just got X'd out. You, with love and light, no. Okay? Pal 2. This Cancer, I'm getting a feminine energy. This person has been sending subliminals for a while, and they've been in a very destructive cycle with you because they have been obsessed with you. And for them to come into a realization, for them to come into an inner awareness of their behavior, okay, because some of them have just like not had any awareness whatsoever. I don't want to call them dumb, but it kind of is giving like their feminine energy is very blocked. They're not receptive, and they're very inflexible and rigid. This person doesn't go with the flow like you do, and this is how like you've expanded like this and have gotten alchemy like this. This is the final, this is the ending with this karmic situation, and if some of it was fated, I'm getting that because of the power of love, you have been sustaining, okay? Staying disciplined, being responsible, and you reflect this person's teacher. This person has not, like, this person has, I don't know what's wrong with them. They just have not had awareness, okay? This could be a relationship, but this could also be, but like I said, for most of you guys, this is a feminine who's realizing that you have like a relationship here as well. Going back, trying to tie it to the beginning. But I'm getting that through their subliminals, you were able to understand their true intentions and motives. and that this person has been very destructive with their impulses. I'm getting that they literally have not been able to control themselves. This is like a this is like a secret competitor. People who wanted to, I'm getting Capricorn, Cancer. I'm getting a lot of cardinal modalities. So these people, they do start a lot of things. They'll take that action, right? Some of them, right? And they'll do it through a subliminal. But I'm getting that these situations, whatever happened here, I don't know what, but you have been teaching these people, and this has helped them free themselves. Some of them, it had to end karmically for them to get free. Some of you, it was nasty with this karmic ending. I'm hearing expose their demons. I'm hearing their demons are exposed. Okay. And they're very embarrassed, and this is why. This is the expansion that's happening in this community right now, is what I'm getting. Okay. I'm getting that you've taken this situation very seriously. I'm getting that you've been fighting, having to fight people off, fend yourself off, fend them off. Okay. I'm getting because you understand learned patterns of behavior. And it's like you read them for filth. Something about, they became red. You read for filth. Some of these people, you're having to choose whether or not to, I don't know, they're like children to you. Okay, so, let's see what happens here. Okay, you have to make a decision around these people. Okay, yeah, with the Five of Pentacles. What are these people realizing about you? The Nine of Cups. Oh, and then the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, some of you guys, they're getting X'd out. Okay, and this, like I said, this is the karmic ending. They got canceled. And they feel very abandoned by your decision not to work with them, because you are in, like, they know that your dreams are coming true. Okay, with the Nine of Cups, you are definitely in wish fulfillment energy, and this is what makes you above their convention. Okay, they feel very, very out in the cold. I'm getting that these, what people are realizing, maybe this, if these are onlookers looking at this conflict, is that you're choosing not to, like, work with them. Okay, and you've been very protective of yourself and your community. And, like, I'm getting that they thought that you would forgive them, okay, because you are so sensitive and forgiving, and they thought that you would, they're not forgiven, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I'm getting that this person was exposed, perhaps, and this was the ending of them. And this cycle with this person who was just acting out of, like, being very destructive with you with their subliminals, and being very destructive with, like, their futile behavior. And they know that, like, you're in this wish fulfillment energy. They know that your dreams are coming true. They know that you have alchemized yourself. You've been a powerful alchemist and performed, the true miracles of transmutation, okay, through the Nine of Cups, through your discipline, through your receptivity. You're, like, ultra feminine and beautiful and creative, and you look so good and creative and happy, and they look very resentful and left out in the cold. Okay, this is what I'm seeing about what the people are realizing about you. How to let me know how that resonates down in the comments below. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to join the Winner Circle. It is our members only monthly subscription with lots of money manifestations and daily gag, daily tea, and also, like, monthly zodiac. So if you're interested in that, that would definitely help me out, because all of the proceeds go to Divas Can Manifest. You can find more about our scholarship fund down below. I will list the link to our Instagram as well, so that you can learn more about what we are doing and how Divas Can Manifest sponsors this free tarot channel. So if you would like to give back, that would help me. But without further ado, thank you guys for joining me. Let me know what you thought about your expansion. This is beautiful. It had to end karmically, but it is what it is. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your selection. So you guys chose the judge. Oh my gosh. So people are realizing your justice. Something about people are realizing what you have brought into a proper, fair, ethical, indifferent, and correct situation. Something like that. You have been able, it's something about your power of balancing these scales was very public. Okay. And people are realizing that you have had, like, you have such a degree of emotional stability. So something about this could be, your partner. Okay, you and your partner are learning how to not be in a power struggle with one another. Okay. I'm also getting that if these are not partners, these are people that you could be living with, like roommates. You guys are learning how to be balanced in your power. Something about, you learn really good like qualities by living with like roommates. A lot of you guys have learned how to be, a good person, a good partner, and a lot of you, and these can even be like work partnerships as well. So getting a lot of like collaborations and co-creational efforts with your friends and family, okay, and business as well, at work. And they see that you just have like a lot of poise and calm behavior, and that you are able, like, you can keep the peace. Like, something about you knows how to like keep the peace. So this is what people are realizing about you, Power 3. So let's see what else is here. You have been able to see there's a situation, especially for some of you guys who are dealing with a legal issue. I definitely would recommend you join members only videos. We do money manifestations over there, and we use my handmade deck. Okay, Legal Minds. Here it is right now, if you want to see. We have Legal Minds here. So if you guys are dealing with legal issues, I would definitely suggest you join, and all the proceeds go to Divas Can Manifest. So anyways, so let's keep going. Top 3. So let's get back to it. They see that you become indifferent about something. You become very indifferent about a Virgo. I'm getting that like maybe a Taurus. I'm getting that these are options in the past that like they wanted to skew your perception of something, or they wanted to leave you without closure. But it's something about you were able to, I'm getting that you were able, your emotional stability was so highlighted to them, and they did not realize that they cannot upset your like emotional stability. So a lot of these are like people who wanted to, like, who were in a power struggle with you, okay, whether this be platonic relationship or romantic, okay, and you just like keep your poise, and you're just like, fuck you, if that's, you know what I mean, and you're like indifferent, and like, if that's what you, if that's how you want to play it, then that's how you can play it, because you're so like passionate about your own shit. So it's like you don't really, care about like what other people have going on, okay. So something about people are realizing something really like a legal matter that you're having or doing. Okay, we have the 11th house. Yeah, these, like I said, they're definitely your friends. So your friends are like, damn, you so passionate about this legal thing that you're doing, okay, because you're so big on your freedom, okay. Like something about, where there was even like, they know that like your emotional stability represents like your freedom, and just like you were not like, they could not have control over how you feel, right? Some of them, they wanted to control. I'm hearing you judging them now, okay. I'm getting that you judging them harshly now because you're doing, something for what is fair, okay. So I feel like this involved a business association, or this involved, yeah, like a business association, okay. I'm hearing that there has been a lot of chaos, but you have been finding your calm in this chaos. People are noticing that like you're so passionate about this cause or this issue that you've been having, and you've been handling it like you're staying calm, because like this is like coming into balance. Like they're noticing that like this is a very public scales of balancing, and I'm hearing the truth came out as well, and I'm hearing that like set you free from holding any kind of like lack of closure around these situations where people wanted to misuse and abuse, right? So people are realizing that you like to explore a lot, you like to travel. They see you on an airplane, and they feel like you connect with like all of humanity. They feel like you connect with so many different cultures and groups of people that are different than where you are, different than what and who you are and where you're from. A lot of this helps you connect to universal love. This helps you definitely stay indifferent. It definitely helps you be a good judge of character. Not even if you're not going into legal work, okay? But a lot of what your friends and like people who are associated with you, they're realizing that like you're so passionate because you hope and wish for this thing so much, right? I'm also getting that for some of you guys, this is actually coming true. This is coming into balance. And I'm getting that you're so excited, but like you're so excited, but you're like letting that fuel you and take all these passionate actions and inspired actions, okay? I'm getting that you're getting like this so much wisdom that is coming from like the chaos that is your life and everything you have going on. You just find the wisdom in every single thing, and then you apply that wisdom more and more and more, and you grow, and you just use this in your different explorations, and just your wisdom like expands across like time and place. Like it's so beautiful, you know, what people are realizing about you, Pile 3. So let's see here. Okay, it's crazy because I always forget this one. Like I don't know why, but I literally always forget it. Okay, people are realizing that you like, some of you guys, you even like, you like went to war. Okay, some of you guys went to war. You were in the military and you had to like defend your freedom for your country, perhaps. I feel like you like people, and then they're like noticing that like although you're like this militant person, perhaps this harsh and like fair judge, like you have like no, like you're so impartial. It's like it's kind of like it shows in your calm demeanor how impartial and indifferent you have become around this legal matter, and like your explorations have like helped you like let you see so much. Like something about you have just like saw so many like walks of life, and so you're just there with your emotional detachment and just experiencing it, but not letting it like, you know, especially because some of you guys are very feminine and receptive and empathic. You don't let like, even if these are negative circumstances that you have to judge, you don't let it like impact you too much, and you remain emotionally stable. Especially if these are partners who like, I'm getting partners that ghosted you, partners that wanted to, you know, disturb your energy and emotions, and but like, you know, some of them resulted to violence, and I'm getting that there has been like violence in this situation with this legal matter, and you guys have just like stayed very tough-willed at this through this situation. You've been very brave around this situation, and it's like you stay calm in the face of danger. You stay courageous in the face of danger because of what you've had to protect. I don't know what this is really about, but they see that you are like you literally have crafted so much. I don't know, crafted so much around you as well, you know, is what people are realizing. Okay. Your creativity is very highlighted to these people, so that's actually very beautiful. And that you can like, you're very resourceful, and that you defended something. You definitely defended something with the judge. Okay, they're realizing what you defended, and then that you became like this, I don't know, very beautiful lawmaker, legal practitioner. Okay, some of y'all are literally defending people. Okay, you're defending people, helping people protect themselves and yourself. Your friends and your neighbors is what I'm hearing. I'm getting that, you know, people are realizing like you are very intelligent as well. Okay, very intelligent. So that makes you like you're very able to like see the pros and cons of a situation as well. Some of you guys are very aware of your power, and you know, like especially like with these, if these involves your friends and like people, roommates, and like, you know, if it's not so harsh as a legal matter and violence, but something about you are you know, these people around you, they benefit from your fairness, or they see how you can like maintain a peaceful relationship. Okay, for one, because you're able to distribute power, and you're not like some people have like, I'm getting in the past, you had a lot of relationships that, you know, where people were in a power struggle with you because they were just, I don't know, delusional. Okay, we have somebody's name that starts with the letter G or a Leo. Okay, we have Archangel Gabriel. I'm getting that you're definitely in this pile. People are having a revelation about you. Okay, because I'm getting that, like I said, some of these people have been delusional or very confused. I don't know what that was about. Like somebody has been very confused, and because of your confidence and your abilities to communicate effectively and your ability to make great decisions and have courage, I'm getting that you have, like, people are realizing that you have like been able to make sound, rational decisions for yourself, even in the face of danger, even in the face of like something that like where you have to like think quickly on your feet, and you have to be very astute, and you have to be very you know, present and alert. Okay, you have been like, you've stayed very alert, and you've like gained wisdom through this whole situation, and you just keep, and this helps you stay calm, right? So yeah, they definitely are just like, you represent the highest order as well. People are realizing that you are the judge. Like you are the person who's like, who has the most indifference, who has the most impartiality, who is the most fair, because everybody else has been super toxic. Okay. Oh, I'm getting that for some of you guys, you have, you know, judged the situation. Okay, I'm getting that you've judged the situation, and this toxic person who has proven to be a threat to you. Okay, someone where you have to defend yourself, you know, from this person. I'm getting that the judgment is here. Okay, and that the judgment is prison. Okay, you're chasing a bag. People are realizing that this is a like a mission. Okay, you're on a mission for something, because this involves your work and your service through the sixth house. Okay, people are noticing that you're very passionate about this work that you're doing. Now, some of you guys have been really focused on your health and diet and fitness and hygiene, and helping yourself with an illness, and helping yourself because if somebody was so toxic, I'm hearing that they literally caused an illness for you. Some of them, I'm also getting that, like a Virgo or somebody here who's been doing something illegal for money. They are I'm getting that they're going to prison. Okay, some of them are going to prison. I'm also getting people are noticing that you're very focused on your diet and your hygiene routine. Okay, this came out in pile 2. Expansion came out again, you guys. So that's very beautiful. People are definitely having a revelation, because, and like that has like, that revelation has caused you to expand like a lot. Okay, they're realizing a decision that you've made as well. Okay, that has allowed you to clear away some confusion from this toxic syndrome that you've been under. Okay, okay. So some people are realizing that your, you know, your meditation practice, you know, has helped you, you know, help you extract your wisdom more as well. They're definitely noticing like that what you're doing through the sixth house and what you're passionate about, that you're definitely very, like, you're responsible around this, because it's like quite literally your duty. And some of you guys are very focused on your personal growth, and you're focused on like doing the service that you've been doing. So I'm definitely getting that, like, you know, through the sixth house, you guys have been coping with an adversity, okay, or a health crisis, illness. And they definitely feel like you have been healing yourself, and you know, this is why you serve so hard. Okay, so on your day, like, they're definitely, some people are realizing your daily habits and daily dealings that help you chase this bag. Like some of you guys are chasing this bag, okay? So Archangel Gabriel is here, okay? So we definitely have, like, you know, you are making, you know, they're realizing that you're making more decisions, which means that you're expanding more. So and they're having a revelation around this bag, okay? Some of them, they realize that this is a bag. Somebody here that you may have dated, a romantic partner. I'm also getting this, you felt like you were on cloud 9 with this person, okay? Somebody here likes Ariana Grande. So let's see, maybe that's what people are realizing about you. Pal 3, what are people realizing? The 5 of Cups. Okay, yeah, some of you guys, you just crossed a major bridge is what I'm hearing. People are realizing that this expansion has helped you cross a bridge. I'm also getting that there is a safety issue with someone. They're watching your surroundings, okay? So some of you guys need to switch up your route, switch up your transportation route, switch your routine around if you're dealing with a violent situation. I'm also getting that, you know, people are realizing that this loss that you had in the past is related to something toxic that happened, okay? A violent, toxic situation that obstructed your justice, okay? And your freedom. So a lot of them realize that you have a service and duty around this, okay? And some people are also realizing that someone is about to go to prison, okay? So this is a situation like somebody who put you in a crisis is going to prison, okay? We have the Hangman. Reverse, what are people realizing about you? And we have the Ace of Cups reversed, okay? I'm hearing like you're handling this rejection with a lot of poise, okay? But this is definitely someone here that you have a contract with. So this, I'm also getting that some, you know, this person, their name, their name can start with the letter J, or they can be an Aquarius or Pisces, or yeah, I'm getting Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini. Okay, so there has been a lot of confusion with this Hangman, and I'm getting that, like, people are noticing your expansion involves you clearing away some confusion around this loss that you've had, because a lot of things were shocking, overwhelming with this 5 of Cups, right? This Ace of Cups in the reverse, this rejection, this rejection or this major blockage has been a lot of, you know, lots of emotional heaviness, lots of dwelling in the past, lots of disappointment. Okay, people are realizing that you've had a lot of disappointments, that you've had a lot of tragedies, that you've been in a crisis, and now you're so aligned with your mission, with your duty, okay, and how you are healing yourself from and returning to a normal state, returning your health, returning, you know what was lost or stolen from you, okay, and you know people are realizing the outcome, and it's a very karmic one. Unfortunately, you have a contract with this person, and your ability to see their, like, you know, you being this great judge, and like some of y'all are really heavily meditated as well, but I'm definitely getting that you and this person, you know, this actually is someone that you are very spiritually aligned to. So you have had like a lot of compassion with this person who is getting in trouble. Through your ability to communicate effectively, you've been able to remove, like, and this shows that, like, that's the confusion has gone away. Like, your ability, you're like, they're realizing that you're coming out of, like, despair, coming out of this disappointment, coming out of the confusion, coming out of the shock, coming out of the loss, and with a fair and impartial, indifferent, and clear judgment of things, you have made your decision, okay, with this legal matter as well. Some of you guys, the decision isn't up to you. This is just fate, and it's just going to play out. And people they know, you know, they're having a revelation around this fate of this situation, okay? And that's what I'm seeing for right now, Pal 3. Very tough message for you here today. Stay safe, Stay motivated. They know that you're very passionate about this cause, and you need to return, you know, what has been stolen from you or lost here, because there's a lot of damage, there's a lot of injury, and someone needs to be held responsible for their actions because of their attempt to obstruct your freedoms. Something about you, people are realizing that you are having this expansion because you're doing it for humanity's sake. It became such, like, your ability to overcome this has become such a selfless devotion. You had to rise out of just the sake of doing it for yourself to stay motivated. You're learning that this is humanity's benefit. This is righteousness on behalf of the collective. All right, I love that so much, Power 3. Keep doing that work. You out there doing that serious work through the 6th house, okay? And your lover is very aligned, okay? Some of them are going to bow out humbly. I was a fool to doubt you. That's what I hear. I was a fool to doubt you. Your emotional stability saved you. I love that. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to join this winner circle. All of the proceeds go to my nonprofit organization. Those are our members only videos where we really get into it on a daily basis. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Power 4. Last but not least, you chose the guide, okay? Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself, okay? People, this realization actually makes people very delighted, okay? They like, oh my God, Power 4 is connected to all that there is, okay, period. They see that you're very excellent and very beautiful, and they feel like you are from, like, you're doing God's will. They feel like you are from the all that there is. This just, like, you are so omnipotent and just, like, beautiful and excellent and just, like, a delight to see. So they feel like you some of them, they notice in your candles and that you're just like something about you. They noticing that you're like a night owl, or you're always up in the middle of the night. Okay. Power 4. What are people realizing about you? Okay, right now. People are realizing that you like nature. Okay. All right. We have perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and take a good, hard, deep look at it. Okay, so I'm getting that particularly these people, they're so delighted by you because you help them challenge their perception of things, and then they realize, like, something that wasn't real. They were like, oh my God, I thought that was real. I'm hearing a false God. I'm hearing that somebody here, they're realizing a false God because of you, and that these people have just been trying to, like, I don't know, like, do something shadowy, like something about you. You'd be like, oh, people be like, oh my God, was that real? It's like you make people's mouth fall open when they realize the truth, and you sitting there with a serious face, and they're like, so you didn't. And I'm getting that you sitting there with a very serious face, and you're like, you can't be seriously, like, you can't be serious, Mom. Like, you could not be serious. You really thought that was real? I'm getting somebody there to start with the letter D. Okay, like, I don't know, something about it being like a real, like, something I don't know what. You know what I'm getting, Power 4? Something about y'all called out a catfish. Or you called out somebody who was angling in their pictures. Something like that. And you're like, I know y'all did not fall for that, like, I don't know, photoshopping. Like, so I'm getting to, like, something where, okay, all is fair. This is for some of you guys, this is a continuation from Power 3. And something has become, people are realizing there's something where there was, like, it was a very subtle, like, injustice. Like, and you were just like, no, we're going to call out the truth here. Okay? And you're going to, like, you're going to see the truth of this situation. Like, It's because something where, for some of you guys, this is a third party situation, but like, some of you guys, this is also like somebody who got exposed, or like something where there was like a dupe, or like there was like a, like it was like an expose. This was like a hard-hitting expose of something where you challenged the perception, and like everybody who thought that they thought that this was the right thing, or like they thought that this was like the truth, or they thought that this thing was like the fair thing, and then you brought the truth out, and you're like, don't worry, I'll correct that injustice really quickly. Okay. Like, I don't know, somebody who they realized that this person was just financial gains and control, and that they actually were not imparting spiritual insight. Some of you guys exposed like a gatekeeper, or you like, as the guide, you're helping like this person see the falseness in someone's behavior. Especially like these are people's ex-wives and ex-partners. I'm hearing that people have fallen, or these are people of authority, or people who pose as like philanthropists. I'm getting that people's jaws are dropping to the ground. I'm like, you flip their hat off when they realize, like, and they take a deeper look at this thing, and they realize that this person was like this was like false. Okay. If this is like, I'm getting a masculine realized that like their wife or their husband was like cheating on them, or that they were just using them, or like you really helped them, like you knocked the socks off. Okay. I'm hearing that shit went hard. I don't know what it was that you did, but like that shit went hard. Powerful. Like, dang, you really like laid it on them with this fairness. Like, tough, very tough. That's what they're realizing. Mercury, because your communication, your analyzing, and your intelligence, and like, you need to question your mind, because some people are just like, they took a double take and they're like, oh, wait, that's not real. And it's just like, look and see this situation that you're doing. Like, something about this was like a double-edged sword as well. I'm getting with a Capricorn. And something about you with your words. I'm hearing your words sliced and diced. Y'all are intense in this, pal. Like, very strong communicators, very effective. I'm getting a lot of written pieces, lots of public speaking. Venus, okay. Creativity, okay. Charm, and you're delighting in the arts. It's kind of like you serve as like the mirror to everyone, and they look at you and they look at them, and they're like, it was like they went into a time warp, and I'm hearing that something like when their perception literally shifted. And they were like, they realized that like what you were saying was the truth, because of how you analyzed it and then communicated what you analyzed. It helped these people, you know. It's like somebody was playing a mind playing trick. Okay, somebody was playing a mind playing trick with them Photoshop pictures and them angles and dangles. Okay, so I'm also getting that somebody's ex-partners have been extorting them for money. I'm hearing a trickster. They like, something about them got exposed to like a trickster, and they were like, oh shit, with your analysis and your communication. I was like, dang, those were playing tricks on me. Okay. Restart. Let's get into it. What else are people realizing about you, pal? For this is actually hilarious. I'm hearing that this is really good, pal, actually. LOL. So let's see. Okay, yeah, but you're psychic and intuitive. Maybe this is your sugar daddy. LOL. Venus coming out again. They're like, okay, especially if you with your sugar daddy. This person is like, they in love with your big butt. Sending subliminals. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck we have, yeah, you get visions. Okay. Maybe you're you like got a vision of like something that was happening here. Okay. And you brought this into fairness. People are realizing, as the guide, as the psychic intuitive person, you can see the way forward, and you were able to see the future before it happened. A lot of you guys able to see the way forward, and I'm getting that by socializing, you know, relating with others, sharing like your love with others. Okay, sharing your beauty with others. Okay, sharing your beauty with your sugar daddy. I'm getting through your literature and your your acting and your like your artistry and your like I'm hearing your analysis of the culture and your social commentary and you know just them seeing your feminine energy and your luxuries of life. Like you and this person, I'm getting they cherish you and they love you for like this work that you're doing. They love you for your words, the way that you speak with them and the way that you communicate with them. You send them subliminals and it literally like drives them, you know, it drives this emotional attachment and drives your pleasure as well. Okay, they love your beauty, they love your dance, they love your literature, they love your work. Okay, I'm also getting that these are your friendships as well. People are just like, you know, you are their guide through this to this fair outcome. Okay, so they're like your awareness, you bring them like awareness. Okay, so something about this is an emotional attachment. Maybe people are realizing that you have an emotional attachment. Some of you guys are married or getting married. Maybe this person, you know, you announced an engagement. Okay, they will announce your romance. Okay. So, let's see here. LOL. I'm also hearing that somebody here was faking like I'm hearing that they was trying to, I don't know, with the truth. You brought them the truth, y'all. You brought them, they were like, oh my God, I just got the higher learning that I needed through this pleasurable situation, perhaps, with your romantic partner. For some of them, you brought them higher truth, or you brought them, you know, a true nurturing, sensitive, and caring connection by being this goddess that walked into their life and being harmonious. You and your person are fair with one another. I'm also getting that you help, you know, them resolve issues that they had in previous commitments, previous relationships, partners that they had in the past. They were unresolved, and it's because they were there was hidden energies with their ex-partner. Okay, some of you literally, as a psychic and intuitive, brought them the truth about some deception. Okay. If this is your romantic partner, this could be people that serve as their guide. Okay, people, you know, these people are emotionally attached to you. They love you. Okay, so I'm hollering. I'm getting that through your communications here. Somebody's name. There's a bee name or fire sign energies. People are, you know, realizing like the higher truth that you brought them. Okay, with your, you know, as a guide, as a psychic intuitive. Okay, especially, you know, your sugar daddy or somebody that you have a romantic relationship with. Some people are realizing that you have a sugar daddy. Somebody here is realizing that you have a third-party situation that you're in. Okay, that just came to resolution. Okay, we have the Star. People are definitely seeing you as the star, and like, look at you, the King of Cups. First of all, you are so emotionally balanced. Okay, especially as you like wait for a new spiritual beginning with something. There's a waiting period before this new, I'm getting, you can have hope with this relationship with your sugar daddy, but there's like, you know, I feel like you have a lot of hope for this situation, but I definitely feel like this new beginning has not be like started yet, because this person is still needing to get spiritual insights, and this is somebody that you have to teach. Okay, or you've had to guide them out of this marriage, this commitment, or this thing that they got themselves into because they thought it was real and then they learned that it was not. Okay, and there's a lot of disillusionment happening for, you know, because of the realizations that you're having with these people. Okay, this person is a dad. Okay, or they you know, they are having a, you know, having an issue with emotional attachments with people that they have children with, and you've stayed very, you know, emotionally balanced through it all, and you've had hope for it. And I feel like you're, you know, the trees of your wisdom, and you know, it just, you're watering, you know, your relationship and yours, you know, these dynamics very well. Okay, they feel like you're very mature. You know, these people are, you know, they see that you're very mature. Some of them, they're noticing your orientation as well. They feel like you're very beautiful. Okay, they see that you're a star and that you are so amazing. Okay, we have dissipating. So I'm getting that, you know, this, what people are realizing is something that is becoming less and less relevant to you. I'm getting a relationship with someone that, you know, they are losing themselves, or they're losing essence, they're losing vitality. Something because of like, you help this person realize that they have been wilting because of a skewed perception that they have, or because of a comfort zone that they've been in. Okay, it's like, if this person doesn't start this new spiritual beginning with you, I just see them like becoming, it's like you are moving on, okay, from this person, because they have been, you know, at this, I'm getting 3 portraits on the wall. Okay, there's 3 portraits on the wall as well. I don't know what that means, but I'm getting that you are leaving somebody behind, and you're very emotionally balanced through it, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Let me get a little bit more information around this, actually, with the star. I'm getting, people are seeing stars when they look at you, first of all. It's like they bring you so much, you bring them so much hope, delight, truth, meaning, balance. Okay. So give me more information around this Judgment, please. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And then we have the Empress. Yeah, they're definitely seeing you as the Empress, but I feel like, you know, what this is that you're learning, that, you know, this person who has been in a karmic loop, they keep doing, you're realizing that this is a karmic contract with this person, especially if they have you in a love triangle. And it's like, you are the Empress, you are the star, but it's still like somebody who could not come out of this karmic loop. They have, I'm getting, they just got the axe and they're dissipating now. Okay, you brought some fairness into your life. Something where you had to guide this person, you had to guide yourself out of it, okay, or you guided a lot of people as well. I'm also getting that you are helping something that you did in nature as well. I don't know, people are learning that you love nature, some of you. I'm getting that there's a realization that there's like not a new spiritual beginning happening for somebody else, is what I'm hearing as well, and that they're dissipating. I'm also getting that people who were like I said, because they came into the truth of something, they were exposed, or, you know, that it was like, now that the truth is out, like, you can stop paying attention to this thing that was just fake or guess. So like with this Empress and the hype and the star, people are realizing that you are the Empress, you are the star, you are the one with the emotional balance and the, you know, deep and tenacious love. Okay. But somebody here, you know, because of their karmic behavior, they were not able to honor this, and like it led to a rejection, or led to, like, you know, it not working out, because this loop is not being resolved. And so you have to free yourself. Like, people realize that you freed yourself from this loop. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing right now, powerful. You're definitely, like, you know, abundant as hell and very positive. People are realizing that this is beautiful, very delighted. You're very excellent. About how, whatever you did, I don't know, child, this is crazy. I love you so much. Don't forget to join members only. All of the proceeds go to Divas Can Manifest, so that we can keep sponsoring this free tarot channel. Thank you so much. Check out all of the links down below, and I hope to see you again here soon. Bye.